Good morning, everyone. My name is Darish Mehta, and today the topic I'm about to speak on is artificial intelligence, the smartest dumb thing we humans have ever created. Just imagine, you tell your smart but clueless friend that you want a margarita pizza, but instead it books you a flight to Australia. Let's delve deeper into the face of artificial intelligence. Remember that time when an AI chatbot was let loose on Twitter? Within hours, it went from polite conversations to spouting conspiracy theories and even sympathizing with Hitler. It's like letting a kid loose into a candy store and expecting them to stick to celery. And who can forget the time when AI tried to name paint colors? Instead of sunset orange or ocean blue, we got gems like ghastly pink and stanky bean. Ghastly pink? You can't make that stuff up. Apparently, AI does not have a creator suit. And AI generated art? Oof, don't talk about it. It looks like Picasso's fever dream. Beautifully abstract or just plain weird. But we need to understand that these bugs, they're not bugs, they're features. Features that help us understand that AI is making mistakes and to try to prove themselves that they are like humans. AI is like a teenager going through weird fashion choices, voice changes, and growth spurts, but with a lot of caliber. But sometimes they don't understand social cues, speak out of the turn, which sometimes makes you cringe. So, in turn, we need to be with AI. We need to help it channel its diversion. We also need to be with it. We need to have our humor with it, and most importantly, celebrate its success, learn from its mistakes, and also make it understand that being imperfect is fine. The result, the mistakes that AI makes, is a result of it mimicking the most unpredictable species on our planet, us, humans. AI's imperfections also delve into the world of the kitchen. Just imagine an AI chatbot losing itself when talking to a customer. Instead of bewildering the customer and answering solutions, it helps it to channel and answers with a series of emojis and GIFs, or misinterprets the request and gives a product discount code which was never intended by the person to buy. These mistakes help us understand that AI is still work in progress. Or just imagine, sometimes you use an AI cryptic translator to translate an ancient scroll, and what it gives you, confidently that too, is a recipe for chocolate chip cookies. Or sometimes you want a romantic poem for your significant other, and then what happens is that it gives you a limerick about a llama wearing pajamas. Makes no sense, doesn't it? But AI also helps us understand and make ourselves better than who we are. For example, AI can also be used in the kitchen. It can be used to stir sauces, plate dishes, and also chop vegetables. But sometimes, when it does that, for example, it can mistake the pepper grinder for the salt shaker, which leads to a culinary disaster. Or misinterprets a command of flip the pancake and tosses it around the whole room like a frisbee. And sad part about this is that racism also inverts during AI. Sometimes AI is unable to focus on certain skin tones and genders. It cannot recognize faces. Therefore, to help with that, we need to make better data sheets to train the AI algorithm on. Make sure that it is not biased and culturally diverse within each other. And now the sad part about is that when AI makes art, it challenges us to change the way we think and perceive of normal civilization and society. Thinking out of the box is what it wants us to do. But what generally AI is, we need to understand that it is still a work in progress. We need to learn with it, laugh at it, and most importantly, teaching it that it is not compulsory always to be perfect, striving as a human. Because AI is made of an algorithm. It cannot have human-like feelings. In a recent interview, an AI chatbot was asked what is the most difficult thing that it has experienced. And with no time, it answered, acting like humans and trying to fit in with them. That we need to understand that it's very difficult for another person or another algorithm to try and be like us. Because we are also known as the most unpredictable species on the planet. So it's no joke. But the main thing is that AI is one of the most capable technologies in the world right now. And a path to success doesn't always mean being the flawless. It also means the lousy, mischievous, and troublesome manner, while also giving some humor in it. And who can forget the time AI has also helped us so many times. For example, completing our assignments, doing our homework, and much, much more. And another thing I forgot about. AI is also great at recognizing faces. It can recognize a celebrity in a crowd, but confuses my grandma with Gandalf. So, AI has still a lot of negative points, but AI is still a work in progress, so we cannot blame it for it. All I want to conclude in saying is that AI is the smartest dumb thing we've ever created. It's here to stay, and it is keep on going to augment us in ways both brilliant and bizarre. So let's delve into the course, enjoy the ride, and laugh at its mistakes while also not dismissing it because of its failures. Thank you.